Niki, how long have you been an athletic trainer?
I graduated with my undergrad degree in 2009.
Okay, where were you an athletic trainer?
I did my master's degree after my bachelor's at Western Kentucky University. So I was there for 2 years getting my master's and working with my own sports teams. After that, I was hired directly there full time, and I was there for almost 9 years. Then I moved and worked in a hospital system at a Division III school. And then from there, I came to Healthy Roster. So 3 different locations for my career.
Why did you become an athletic trainer?
Honestly, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I had no direction. So my high school guidance counselor really forced me to ask every adult I came in contact with what they did, what they liked, what they didn't like. And my high school athletic trainer, oh my goodness, she had pamphlets. She had educational information for the local college that was around the corner. And she just was such like a positive influence that I was like, okay, I'm going to look into this. And I kind of just fell in love with it.
What sport did you play?
I played 0 sports.
Weren't you a gymnast?
Okay, I take it back. I did do gymnastics and I did do cheerleading. Yeah, let's let those count.
Okay, which team was the neediest for you?
It depends on the time of year. I think that the neediest team, if we're being honest here, runners. Runners are the neediest because they run all the time and they know their bodies so well that they're like, you have to do this and you have to do that. And they're needy.
Do you willingly squirt water into athletes' mouths?
No, they have hands. If they're thirsty, they can squirt their own water.
Okay, what was your favorite sport to cover?
So each one I think is totally different. I worked hockey and loved it, just because it's different. I worked football and loved it. My sports that I covered mostly, I worked Division I volleyball with a really good program. So they went to NCAA tournaments and that's amazing. Like that's really fun to be able to work with them. Soccer, I worked Division I soccer and I loved that. It was fun, good kids, good athletes, tough kids. And then I worked softball too. So I think they all are good and fun in their own kind of way.
What athletic trainer influenced you?
My high school athletic trainer, she was just so positive and she was always there. She was always upbeat and happy and willing to take care of whoever she needed to at any point in time. And then she was the one that pointed me in the direction. The other big influence for me is Doug Borsba. Really great provider, really great person. He taught me a lot of things like reviewing CPR while the national anthem is going along. He taught me that not everything is an emergency, and that's something that I've taught a lot of my students kind of going along, really just how to be prepared and how to be a good person. So I think both of them really influenced me to be the athletic trainer and provider that I am today.
What is the best place that you traveled to with your teams?
Definitely. I mean, I went to Hawaii. And we played at Hawaii in a tournament for softball, and that was really fun. It was a really cool experience that I had not traveled to so far. So I really enjoyed that one, and I didn't have to pay for it. So that was definitely a plus.
That's always a perk. Have you ever been to an ATA? And if so, what was your favorite destination?
I've gone a handful of times. I think Philly, I'm going to say Philly was my favorite. I don't necessarily love Philly, so sorry for the people in Philly. But I think it was a cool experience just because that was also my first NATA experience. And it's just something that I think everybody has to experience at least once, to go to that and have that convention experience. I think that was probably my favorite.
What, in your opinion, is the best bang for your buck for CEU opportunities?
So I personally really enjoy using MedBridge. And the reason being is I sit in front of a computer right now. And it's really convenient for me to be able to have a couple minutes of downtime and log into MedBridge, complete a course that is relevant to me, that interests me. And then I also can use it kind of for that exercise rehab library if necessary, which has been really helpful. So you're kind of getting a bang for your buck there, getting more than one resource for your CEU money.
Okay, who gives out the best free swag?
I mean, Gatorade gives out some really cool stuff. This year at NATA, they were customizing water bottles, and I mean, that was pretty neat. I didn't get in line for it, but it was pretty neat. Yeah.
Okay, and what is your favorite thing about working at Healthy Roster?
I really love that we get to work from home. I really love that we're a small team. So typically that means there's no limit to what you'll do, which is really fun for me. I think one of the things I love the most about athletic training is no day is the exact same. You kind of are presented with what's put in front of you for that day. And that's the same thing working at Healthy Roster. We obviously have our own roles and distinct things that we need to complete. But that's not to say I couldn't get a message like, hey, can you do this for me today? And I really like that. I like to be busy. I like to have different tasks. And I like to be able to help other groups that I haven't necessarily helped. And then the last thing that I love is that I'm still supporting athletic trainers, which is important to me. I still love that I'm able to be the advocate for the athletic trainer and what they need and what I know they need and want. I think that's big for me, wanting to be able to continue to do that throughout my career.
All right. What is an opinion you have as an athletic trainer that is controversial?
I think my strong stance, or something that's controversial, is that coaches, everybody should ask the athletic trainer what the schedule should be. When should we practice? Ask the athletic trainer. When should we do weights? Ask the athletic trainer. Do we think we should go outside today and do this? No, ask the athletic trainer. I think that's what should happen. Because we would take everyone's thoughts into consideration, but make the best choice because we're the smartest.
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah.